We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from NRG Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Stroud gonna throw right away. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. This will be returnable from his own 15. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. He'll manage only a couple. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and 2. Here we go.
Hey, 11. Hey, Ginger.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 22 now, here's second down and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
They run once more with Edwards. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the quick, right?
They'll go back to Edwards on first down, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 13.
Now Stroud. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Hey, easy.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 24 now, here is second and 8.
Hey, Soko, high. 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tootin. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Gun. Soko, high.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Catch made right side by Thomas. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, Lion.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A first down throw for Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
He's at 24.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
At the 17-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tootin. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Jaguars first down. First and goal.
Here we go.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Another shot from the one on second and goal. Tootin trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
After putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 12th touchdown of the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the quick, right?
They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
46-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a handoff to Edwards. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
A second down throw for Stroud. That'll be taken in by Edwards. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Another Texans first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Edwards trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory.
And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Houston.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
47-yard line.
Rip, 23. Hey, count down.
Up the middle, here is Cheaton. Oh, big hole, left side. And he will get into the end zone. Facial, Cheaton. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
The kick is good.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
All right.
Now it's Edwards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
taken down behind the line of
The
scrimmage.
offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
On fourth down, Stroud. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Texans first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
10-yard line.
Stroud to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
A run, it's Edwards. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
On the quick, right?
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run here with Edwards. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. 18.
To throw, it's Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout to talk things over before third down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points, but after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
His kick is good.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
18, what's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
18, what's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop to his running back. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And a little chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 16.
Look, 11.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
18, what's that?
Now, Stroud. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
10 more yards. That's another Texans 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Texans 14. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Their own 47-yard line.
On red.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Pass caught by Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's good for the Jaguars.
13, Luke. Luke. Hey,
A
Ron.
gain of 29 yards.
Hey, go.
First down.
On first down, Lawrence. And that ball incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And that will lead to a second down.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
30 left.
Second down, Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Facial Chutin. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First down,
Think right.
Jaguars.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on first down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
Stroud. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Hey, go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be from 47 yards. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, ready? 18.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
This drive begins with a run by Chuton. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark with 29.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Hey, Lion.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the
2nd down and 8.
11, Agate. Hey, run.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
On the red. Here we go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Silver.
They'll run. It's Chuton. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Rover Stewart there for the tackle. It is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Hey, easy. Route.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Texans 14.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Oh, hey.
On 2nd down, Stroud. This one complete right side. And they will finally run him down. It is a big-time play for Houston. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Running straight ahead with Edwards. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
Trayvon Walker on the stop.
2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
19. That's it.
Again, it'll be Edwards. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This hard.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Oh, hey.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. C.J. Stroud, touchdown, Houston.
Yeah, it's not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he's got it. In for the 2, and we're back to a 2-score game. The lead is cut to 16.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, lock.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hey, so go. Here we go.
Right back to Tootin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
First down.
Rip, 23.
18 on the play.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Hey, 10 attack. Go, let's go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On 1st down, they'll go back to Tootin. And he's got another one. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Edwards. Oh, the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Another run here with Tootin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and
8. Hey, run! Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hey, let's go. Red.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the 1st down and keep it going.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
And the strength on display, rarely through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey.
At the Texans' 40.
And up, it's Tootin. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but I've got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
Tootin. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Fred on.
Now a give up the middle. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
35-yard line.
Oh, hey. 118. Let's play.
They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 35.
Now, Stroud. He'll get that out to Edwards. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd down.
We'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. A gain there of 11. First down for Houston.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that. The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. We'll take the snap and go down to a knee. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Jaguars ready to punt this one away as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This throw right is taken in by Flower. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
2nd and 6.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter.
18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Downfield for Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. A kneel down here from Lawrence, and that should wrap things up. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They get the victory away from home in the division. These are so valuable.